Hi, welcome to your success map to high school and beyond. My name is Joanne Dabbs, and I'm presenting your workshop for FBLA. So let's go ahead and get started. So, this is a roadmap, so to speak, to help you go through high school and what to expect and how to be successful in each one of your grade levels. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to start off here is with your freshman year. Your freshman year, the very first thing that you want to do is go ahead and set those goals. Set a list of at least 10 goals. And those goals, just to help you a little bit, can include things like working on meeting new friends, joining a school club, joining a sports team, going to tutoring, getting to know your guidance counselor, and then also, of course, keeping up with your grades. Okay, so those are just a few. You may have some other goals that you want to list there, but that's a few. Number two, you want to start working towards your GPA because, as you know, um, some of you have probably already started working on your GPA. If you took an upper level math in your middle school, then you've already started working on your GPA. But if you didn't, that's okay. But starting your freshman year of high school, you are working on your GPA at a 4.00. And you do want to keep it there or have it to increase, of course. But you definitely want to keep it there. So it's important to work on all of your grades, and please remember that all of your grades do count, even the electives. Maybe they don't count as high as your core classes, but they still count towards your GPA. So you do need to take every single class seriously. Okay, so all courses do count. Number three, do count towards your GPA. Please keep that in mind, even gym. Okay. Four, focus on your grades. Again, I cannot stress that enough. Focus, focus, focus on your grades. Number five, join a school club that is meaningful to you. So don't just join a school club that your friends are in. Join one that you have an interest in, and then also that you're going to partake in their meetings as well. Number six, ask to meet your school counselor. You don't have to wait for your school counselor to meet with you. You can go ahead and set up an appointment either at lunchtime or before or after school and make an appointment to visit with your counselor. Number seven, try out for a school sports team. Do something again that interests you, that you feel like that you would like to try out or that you're already good at. Number eight, go to tutoring. Go to tutoring. Tutoring is very important. It lets your teachers know what you need help in. You can ask additional questions, of course, that maybe that the teacher could not get to you during class time. So this is your chance to get a full understanding, especially in math and science, and then of course any other subject as well, but especially in those courses. Believe me, it will help you out in the long run, especially when it comes to exam time. Go to tutoring. Number nine, start thinking about what you want to do with your life, with your career or your college goals. You don't necessarily have to have everything mapped out, but start paying attention to, are you a people person? Do you like numbers? Are you mechanically inclined? Do you like working on computers? Do you like the healthcare system? So start really researching and finding out what you think that you want to go into with college and also with your career. Number 10, don't focus on being popular. Focus on finding friends that are good influences. That is very, very important. The friends you keep are going to either help you stay out of trouble or they're going to get you into trouble. So make sure you're making some good influences there. And by doing that, go to tutoring and sports teams and school clubs, and you'll probably find those good influences there. Number 11, consider all of your options. Be flexible with your schedule. And number 12, use your freedom and extra responsibility wisely. In other words, when you get home from school, go ahead and knock out that homework before you start on anything else. All right, so let's look at your sophomore year. Your sophomore year, again, set a list of goals at the beginning of each and every year. Because if you go ahead and start doing this good habit now, you're going to have this habit already in place when you become an adult. And that's going to be very good for you to set goals and work on those goals throughout the school year. Number two, of course, you're a sophomore now, so you're familiar with the high school life and you're ready to really dive in. So, number three, stay focused on your grades, of course. Remember, your GPA does matter. Every single grade and every single class does matter. Number four, visit your school counselor regularly and ask questions. Again, you don't have to wait for your school counselor to get in touch with you. You can make an appointment to ask your school counselor about any scholarships that maybe you can apply for either in your junior year or senior year, probably your junior year. And if there's anything else, are you on track with your grades and the career choices that you want to go into? Are you on track with the classes that you are lining up for? Especially those elective classes. Number five, things to consider: National Honor Society. Graduation court is picked for assisting with graduation, and that is picked in your 11th grade year. So the reason why we brought this up in your sophomore year is because it's so important to keep those grades up, because those sophomore year, your GPA is going to count, and then, continuing working in your 11th grade year, hopefully you will be picked for this. See class rank and GPA. Again, wouldn't hurt to go ahead and ask. That may give you incentive to work a little bit harder on your classes. Find out what your class rank is through your guidance counselor. D, start researching and viewing college campuses. Even preferably, you can, anytime your parents, you guys or guardians, you go out for vacation, if there is a college or university, community college in that particular town while you're on vacation, take a chance to an opportunity to go ahead and visit that particular campus. Join a school club. Again, that's always good in your sophomore year. Testing. Some of the testing that you may have is the pre-ACT and the PSAT. So those are good testing evaluations of yourself. So really look towards that and try to do your best on those tests, because that's going to help you assess and realize, okay, this is what I know and this is what I need to learn. Okay. A special note there is your pre-ACT, PSAT, and your ACT scores may also be used to determine eligibility for students interested in taking college courses for free during your high school year. So when you do take these assessments that we're talking about, they may be used so that the guidance counselor can work with you and see if you're going to be eligible to take some of those college classes while you're still in high school. This allows the students to earn credit towards their college degree or towards vocational certification. All right. Your 11th grade year, we're already here. All right. Once again, set those goals. Set a 10-item list of goals. They can be personal goals. They can be goals within the school. Any kind of goals that you can think of that you're going to work to better yourself and to strengthen your educational outcome in your portfolio. The most important year of all, the reason why this is the most important year of all, because at the end of this year, this is going to be the snapshot of your GPA that colleges are going to be looking at. So it's very important that, again, you're keeping those grades up, you're keeping your class ranking, your GPA up, because at the end of this year is going to be the snapshot that colleges are going to see when you start sending in your applications the first of your senior year. Okay. Stay focused, don't procrastinate. Join a school club or stay in one that you currently are active in. Longevity is really good, and commitment. If you're in a school club at least 2 or 3 years, that's showing that you have a commitment to that club, and even taking on maybe officer role as well, taking on one of the leadership roles of that club. Visit colleges and research degrees offered. You can also go to the Occupational Outlook Handbook, which also has a list of different careers and degrees that you need for those careers, and that can be found online, and that can be very helpful with you as well. But talk with your school counselor too. Take an online class if possible. Again, speak with your school counselor if it's not offered to you. when they do enrollment for the next year, definitely speak with your school counselor and talk about that, because it's going to get you ready for college by taking that online class. Number 8, your school may invite the top 10 or so students, such as Academy of Scholars, to go on a field trip to visit some colleges. So keep that in mind. That's another reason to keep your scores up and your GPA very high. Number 9, testing. Take advantage of these unique opportunities, the ACT, PSAT. We've already talked about that a little bit. Those are entry level exams into colleges, whether it's a community college or a four-year college. The ASVAB. Now, the ASVAB, ASVAB, is optional, but that is your entry level exam to any military service. So if you're thinking about going into the military and you're not really quite sure, a lot of times that is offered at your high school. Take advantage of that. Go ahead and do that. So that way, if you do decide to go into the military after high school, that's already been taken. Your SAT is definitely an entrance exam into a four-year college. So that is something that we would definitely need to take, and you can take it multiple times. You can take it in your junior year once or twice. You can take it in your senior year. And then if you're still undecisive or you want to get that score up, if you need to take it again after high school, it still is an option. You just have to go online to sign up. And of course, there is a fee for that. But definitely take it maybe once in your junior year and your senior year. Okay. Prom is going to be open, hopefully, for you guys during your junior year. So take advantage of that to have some fun and make some memories with your friends. Okay. Now looking at your senior year. Your senior year, again, set those list of goals, personal goals, academic goals that you're working on, your GPA, sending out college applications. A lot of high schools will have and let you know a certain time, probably in October or September, where you can send out college applications for free. So definitely get with your school advisor about that. Check with your school counselor and make sure you're completing all your graduation requirements. That's very important too. Don't think that it is assumed. Make sure that you are on track, and that's your responsibility to do that. Number 3, do not slack off. You have not graduated yet. Keep your grades up. Don't lose focus. Make sure that you are concentrating on everything that you need to be concentrating to get the job done and in order to graduate for high school. Number 4, first of the year, complete college applications. Again, submit your high school transcripts, test scores to colleges. Number 5, don't get in trouble, because even if you've earned a scholarship or been admitted to college, these both can be taken away. And that is very true. If you get in some serious trouble with school or the law, that scholarship can be taken away, unfortunately. So definitely try to stay out of trouble and stay on the right track. 6, ask your school counselor about scholarships. Apply. The reason why we say that is because there's so many scholarships that go by from year to year that students never claim, and they never applied for them because they just didn't think that they would be able to get accepted for that particular scholarship. So please apply for them. At least you did apply for them, and lo and behold, you'll probably end up getting quite a few. Okay, this is your last year for prom. Take advantage of it. So even if you don't have a date, go with some friends, have some fun. This is going to be your most memorable year. If you don't remember any other year in high school, your senior year, you will definitely remember. So enjoy this year. It'll be one of the years, again, that you're going to be remembering. Number 9, testing SAT. If you need to take it again, go ahead and do that to boost those scores if that's what you feel like you need to do if you do not get into the college that you want. Work keys. Work keys is work-based. We're going to fix and go over that in just a few minutes. And it also has to do with CTE concentration. CTE stands for Career and Technical Education. Okay, so of course we're going to go ahead and bring up the information regarding FBLA. So that's that's here. So FBLA, your local website for North Carolina is ncfbla.org, and then your national website, which includes all 50 states, is www.fbla-pbl.org. Your middle and high school competitions, of course, are regional, state, and national. And then there is an FBLA, so to speak, for the college and business level, which is called Phi Beta Lambda. So that is very important too, that you can keep up with that. Even in your career, keeping up with an organization will benefit you in the long run. All right, moving down a little bit, school clubs and organizations and community service. So school clubs, whether it's FBLA, we have several different other ones, Key Club, Science Olympiad, robotics, foreign language. Any of those school clubs are going to look very nicely on your college application and also job resume. Okay. Being a volunteer is very important. So be a volunteer, community service. That's going to give you some work experience for you to apply for a part-time job, but it's also going to help you build up your references as well. So when you're volunteering for an organization, that is also helping you build up your character and your references, people who can speak of your good character, because when you go to apply for a job and you need references, you cannot use family members. So you will need someone who can speak of your good character. And again, doing volunteer work is going to build up those work ethics and work experiences for you. Okay. And then NC State testing is a little bit different this year. It's NC Math 1, NC Math 3, English 2, biology, and then some of your CTE courses that do not offer a certification. So it would be in lieu of your certifications. So if you're taking a CTE course, again, career and technical education course that does not offer a certification, more than likely you are taking the state exam. Okay, let's go back up to the top on the right-hand side, college admission tests. So again, it's the SAT. We explained that a little bit earlier, so I won't go over that again. You can read through that. And then for community college admissions as well, the ACT sometimes is okay, but sometimes they also require the SAT. All right, so work keys. This is one thing that we said that we were going to get back to. Work keys, it is a basic skills assessment system designed by ACT, which is the purpose of the work keys assessment is to evaluate a student's job skills so that future employers can select, hire, train, and develop a high-performance workforce. So some of the things that are evaluated in the assessment of work keys, and this is offered to seniors who do have a concentrator, there's that word again. So seniors who are a CTE concentrator, seniors who have earned 4 or more technical credits in a career cluster, which is career and technical education class. And what is being measured is this right here, which is reading for information. That's one thing that's being measured on this assessment for work keys, locating information, and applied mathematics. So those are the 3 things that the employers are looking at. They want to make sure that you're able to get a job, work on that job, and pretty self-sufficient after you've been properly trained, that you're going to be able to figure things out. They want a smart person there, of course. Okay, so we're moving on down to online learning tips, because a lot of you are taking online classes right now or learning remotely. So just to go over a few guidelines and helpful hints with this, have a designated workspace at home. Examples: kitchen table, desk, room with no distractions or high traffic area, if at all possible, because you want to stay focused on your learning, your education. Number 2, charge all devices overnight and charge them again during lunchtime if needed. It's very important for you to stay focused. In order to do that, of course, your technical devices need to be fully charged. So just make a habit of charging them overnight. Number 3, Make a calendar to keep important due dates. Remember, take charge of your education. And by doing that, if you don't have a calendar, just simply take out a sheet of paper, write down all of your important due dates, and have it readily available so that you can look at it on a daily basis. Okay. Number 4, daily routine is important to your success. So try to get yourself, especially for remote learners, get yourself in a daily routine. And that's going to help you towards your success to be an online learner as well. Number 5, be on time to your video meeting with your teacher. Remember, your teacher is just one person and the class may have 30 students in it or more. So you do definitely need to be on time. The teacher is probably not going to be repeating information over and over again. Number 6, don't just turn on your video meeting. Be actively listening to your teacher. Just simply turning on your video, either Google Meet or whatever program application that your teacher is using, and walking away from the video meeting is not very helpful to you. Please be actively listening to your teacher. Number 7, ask questions. Pay attention to instructions during the video meeting with your teacher. You can go ahead and get immediate feedback from your teacher at this time during these virtual meetings. So it's important for you to stay tuned, ask questions, and don't be shy about that. Another student may have wanted to ask the same question. So you're helping out not just yourself, but probably other fellow classmates as well. Number 9, stay organized by doing your assignments immediately following your virtual meeting. In other words, as soon as you finish with that virtual meeting, go ahead and get those assignments done. That way they're out of sight, out of mind. You've done it, and also you've submitted it. So it's very important. Stay organized, do your assignments, again, immediately following any class meetings, virtual meetings that you have with your teacher. This will help keep you organized and staying on track with your assignments. Number 10, don't forget to submit your assignments each time you have completed them. It would be a shame if you've done all that hard work and now you forgot to submit your assignment. So please make sure you get it submitted. Number 11, don't wait until the assignment is due to work on the assignment or submit it. Like I said, go ahead and work on that particular assignment as soon as your virtual meeting is over and you've already submitted it, and then you don't have to worry about it again, and you don't get backlogged of a lot of work that you have to do. Number 12, check your student email daily. This is how your teacher communicates with you, so it's very, very important. Body, mind, and spirit. So this is just something that just to think about that's going to help you be successful, whether you're face-to-face in school learning or you're doing remote learning as well. So exercise is essential to body and mind. And you don't have to do a lot of strenuous exercising. We're just going to go over a few ideas. So number 2, of course, no napping. Take your learning seriously. Suggestions: try going to sleep by 9 or 10 at night. Wake up by 6:30 a.m. or 7:30 a.m. Eat breakfast, and then get ready for your online classes by 8 a.m. Again, routine is very key in order for you to keep on pace and be successful. Number 3, try to stay away from sugary foods during the day. They make you sleepy. So just try to hold off on those until maybe after dinner. Number 4, create a team. Ask a friend in your neighborhood. Exercising with a buddy helps you stay focused. And also it would probably be a lot more fun as well. So try to exercise with a friend, a classmate, anything like that. Number 5, exercising routinely, like in your backyard. Even create a workout course, an obstacle course in your backyard. It doesn't have to be much, just a little bit, just to break up the routine a little bit and also give you something to do. Number 6, walking a dog is always beneficial to you and your pet as well, of course. And then number 7, if you don't exercise, try walking. I know my doctor says try walking at least 30 minutes to an hour, walking a few times a week, preferably like 2 or 3 times a week, walking that much. It will help you with your circulation, and then also it's going to make you feel better as well. Number 8, read your study questions and listen to them while exercising. So if you can record yourself, your study questions, or even your videotape from your teacher, and then play it back with your earplugs in your ears while you're walking or exercising, that's probably going to be very helpful to you as well. Okay, and then lastly, list your helpful suggestions and goals below. So think of some things that you can do to improve your education experience, and also keeping yourself actively involved with your education as well. If it's exercise, eating right, going to bed at a decent hour, and getting up and being active again with those online learning. I hope you have enjoyed our map here from Success Map through high school, and I hope y'all have a wonderful day.